eat that, you'll be up all night. You may not want what she's having, but you're going to get it anyway. We have discovered a brand new segment. Yes, I know, aren't you? You know how we used to do the What's Wrong with These Photos? Today, we're doing something totally different. It's called What's Wrong with These Signs? This comes from Julie Bedford from Fenton, Michigan. I'm an elementary school principal. This year, our school hours changed, so the road commission put up a new speed limit sign. All right, this is what the sign originally was. Let's see what they added. Okay, so from 7:49 to 7:15, and then some 7:52 to 8:22, from 8:37 to 9:00. That is very confusing. Oh my God, slow down. Okay, let's go. This comes from Cliff Fong, my friend Cliff Fong, our friend Cliff Fong from Los Angeles, California. Cliff sent this to me a couple of days ago, and it says, any chair may fell, for your safety, all legs must on floor, who break, who pay. And I only have one question. Who right? Penny Kuntz in Chesapeake, Ohio. I saw this outside the church next to my doctor's office. What is hell like? Come hear our preacher. His sermon is an hour, but it feels like an eternity. Kathleen Dobbs in Alexandria, Virginia. We saw this sign in Germany. I don't know what it means. Oh, God. I don't either. I don't want it. I don't. Wow. Christina Catterson in Fort Worth, Texas. While driving through Texas, we came across this sign. They were apparently selling fresh veggies. Fresh veggies. With a little heart sign next to it. Keep driving. Do not pull over. Keep driving. This comes from Kelly Hernandez in Camarillo, California. I saw this in my grocery store. Water. Let's see. It's the same kind of water I have in my mug right here. That's actually... Nadine Maram, I think, Maram in Seattle, Washington. I saw this sign when I was driving and had to send it to you. Wash and vacuum senior citizens, $15.95. That's crazy. When I was a kid, it only cost $1 to wash and vacuum Grandpa. Prices these days. Crystal Neathling in Beaver Creek, Colorado. I saw this in a botanical garden. Well, that seems like a fun park. Look at that. You're not allowed to do a lot of things. Let's take a closer look. Let's start. You're not allowed to bike ride. You cannot skateboard. You cannot rollerblade. You cannot ride a scooter. You cannot be a dog. You cannot have a ball between your legs. You cannot dig a grave. No, you can't surf, it looks like. And you cannot let your squirrel make balloon animals. So, you can't do any of those things in that park. This is from Logan Wetzel in Appleton, Wisconsin. I saw this sign and I had to send it to you. It says, buy bed, free one-night stand. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Don't expect the salesman to call you the next day, though. It's just the one-night stand. Luann Blair in Cottonwood, California saw this sign while I was driving. Roadside slasher ahead. That is scary. Maybe I should pull over and ask the hitchhiker in the jumpsuit if he knows anything. Carrie Stevens in Vacaville, California. I saw this while I was on vacation, not sure they got it right. Delicious floor. Excuse me, we're not from around here. We just came from Gravy Library, and we're now looking for delicious floor. Aaron Lopez in Austin, Texas. I saw this at a store over the weekend. Checkout lines will be accessed through the backside of ladies. And they really worked on that, too. That's the wording they went with. Because they tried before, they had another sign, and I think it's better than the first sign, which said, packages will be accepted near the ladies' private area. I think the other one's better. Kathy Gilchrist in Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. I saw this sign at a motel. Have your next affair here. Actually, it says have your next affair here 7 days a week. That could get expensive. You could get a condo or something. And if you're cheating that often, that's not an affair, that's a relationship you're having. Tamara Jeans in Memphis, Tennessee. This is a sign for a place that rents inner tubes. Rules. You are not allowed to do anything that begins with the words, hey, y'all, watch this. Well, those words are usually followed by, it seemed like a good idea at the time. Tara Lane in Atlanta, Georgia. This is an ad on the side of a local building. Expose yourself to 25,000 cars per day. That is ambitious. My record is 6. Then I went home. All right, this was sent in by Sheldon Goodridge in Ottawa, Canada. I saw this sign at my local YMCA, and I wanted to share it with the rest of the world. Let's see, there's a sign that says Toddler Kids Club, and then Genital Yoga Stretch. The old genital yoga stretch. I think they meant gentle, but just to be safe, don't sign up for that class. Always good to start out by stretching your genitals, and then you can do your yoga. Rahim, is that right? Rahim Ali in London, England. My son made me stop my car to take this picture. Secret nuclear bunker. You guys, I don't think it's a secret anymore. There's a sign further down the road. Look at this one. Here's the bunker. Don't tell anybody. Janice Macomber in Granite Falls, Washington. One of my students took this photo while shopping in the supermarket. Baby needs beers and wines. That makes sense. Too many beers and wines lead to baby needs. Jim Plotner in Marion, Ohio. I saw this sign and I thought, this belongs on Ellen for sure. Herpes pizza. You may not want what she's having, but you're going to get it anyway. All right, this is from Katie Hanlon in Queensland, Australia. I saw this sign on Facebook and thought it was too much. Touching wires causes instant death, $200 fine. Newcastle doesn't mess around. In addition to the penalty of death, you owe us $200. That'll show you. Won't do that again. Virginia Radcliffe in Falls Church, Virginia. I saw this sign at a swimming pool and thought you'd like it. Do not breathe under the water. And then look at the sign next to it. That's not necessary either. Do not forget to breathe above the water. Casey Curaher, I think, in Citrus Heights, California. My girlfriend and I were at the Monterey Aquarium and saw this sign. We couldn't stop cracking up. Please don't flash the octopus. Even if he tries to throw us beads? I don't think the octopus was happy about that. Look at the sign that the octopus has. Louise Briggs from Cambridge, Massachusetts. I took this at a crocodile farm in South Africa last summer. I guess if there's a crocodile pen at the bottom of a slope and you're in a wheelchair and not really thinking, this sign is a godsend. Sherry Lee from Lowell, Ohio sent this in. This was on our local high school sign in Marietta, Ohio. It says, mandatory slut meeting. Mandatory. Yeah. You know what this is? This is part of their No Slut Left Behind program.
I'm the president.
Yep. On ChristianMingle.com, you're the president. All right, this is a name that is not. This is Eldetrod Coleman from Hephzibah, Georgia. First of all, I'm going to call you Ed Coleman. And you're from Atlanta, Georgia. I drive by this church on my way to work, and the other day, their sign made me stop and take a photo. It says, bring your sin to the altar and drop it like it's hot.
Ellen? Ellen.
There you go. There you go. Oh, that's a fun church. When they pass around the donation plate, the minister asks everyone to make it rain. So it's sexy up in there. And finally, we have Shirley Scott from Stewartsville, Missouri. My friend was on vacation and saw this sign in a store. I thought you should see it too. It says, don't touch yourself, ask the staff. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. This comes from Megan Taylor in Auckland, New Zealand. I saw this ad for a realtor in the local newspaper. There's definitely something wrong with it. And it says, want to add dollars to the value of your house when selling? Click here to find out. Seems like they know everything about real estate and nothing about newspapers. If the clicking doesn't work, try double clicking if you see if that works. Jacinda Custer from Godfrey, Illinois. I saw this sign while I was hiking in Kentucky. It was at the edge of a pond near a dam, and it says, do not remove these damn rocks. Apparently, they caught someone stealing the rocks. The police said they had some very damning evidence. Scott Henderson from Hutchinson, Kansas. This is a sign at one of our local churches. Oh, I jumped. So happy about that last punchline that I... June DeLuca from Long Beach, California. I was visiting my friend in the maternity ward when I saw this sign posted in the ladies' room. It says, baby changing station, max weight limit, 250 pounds. The only thing scarier than a 250-pound baby is a 250-pound baby that needs to be changed. Scott Henderson, remember him? He's from He's from Hutchinson, Kansas. This was a sign at one of our local churches, and it says, sermon, whatever. In the name of the Father, the Son, and blah, blah, blah. Karen Howard from Courtice, Ontario. I was watching your show, and I thought you might be amused by the description that the Rogers Cable gave. And it says, Emmy-winning, upbeat talk and variety show featuring celebrity interviews and music performances tinged with the appealing to generous, off-the-wall observational humor, plus her own rather unusual style of dancing. I don't know if they realize that if you put something in parentheses, I can still see it. All right, this comes from Kathy Martinez from New Braunfels, Texas. Is that right, Braunfels? We were driving cross country and came across this sign. It says restrooms out of odor. I don't know if that's supposed to be a good thing or a bad thing, or even the exclamation points are confused. They're excited and then sad at the same time, like, hey. You should be glad it's out of odor, I think. Julie Lovejoy from Centreville, Virginia. I saw this license plate at the mall. I think they meant to say fun kids, but that's not what I saw. Effin' kids. Those effin' kids. Yeah. That's interesting. That's Clint Eastwood has the same license plate. That's good, though. You tell your kids FN means fun. That way, when you're in the car, you can still complain about the FN traffic. Rakan Dahabra. Rakan Dahabra from Ontario, Canada. I'm so sorry, Rakan. I don't know what. Dahabra. Dahabra. D-A-H-A-B-R-E-H. Dahabra. This is a sign on a platform at a bus station. You know, I didn't think you could make a bus station any dirtier, but they did. Teresa Johnstone sent this in from Nashville, Tennessee. This sign was posted in my neighborhood. It says, Undercover police operation in progress. Wow. And if that sign wasn't bad enough, look at the sign next to it. It gives it away, see? Doesn't seem smart, see? Jennifer Kennedy from Lancaster Park, Canada. My husband saw this sign on his way home from work. It says, Porsche chain up area here. That's why I can't get Porsche to Canada. She won't go. So polite and yet so freaky. Lena Ng. Her last name is NG. Ng, I hope that's right. From Singapore. This sign was posted at my local acupuncture clinic. It says, please check that all acupuncture needles are taken out before you leave the clinic. Thank you. When did that become the customer's responsibility? Why? Felicia Etzity from Smith Lake, New Mexico. I saw this sign and I had to share it with you. We will no longer accept money out of undergarments. How much, 20? Oh, 25. Oh, wait a minute. It means for a while they were accepting money out of the undergarments. This comes from Sean Espy from Ankeny, Iowa. I was dropping my daughter off at gymnastics class and I saw this sign at the same strip mall. It says, memory-bound crap books. It's perfect for all the crappy photos from your crappy vacations. Put them in your crap books. Leslie Aguilar from Parma, Ohio. This was a question from an online survey I was taking. Have you ever been in an accident that resulted in your death? If you answered yes, you passed. Massimo Marini from Hackensack, New Jersey. I was walking past a store on my block and I saw this sign. This is the back door. The front door is around back. And to get to the roof, please enter through the basement, go up 2 flights, then back down, then back up 3. What does that mean? Holly Anthony from Spring Branch, Texas. I saw this sign in front of a restaurant in San Antonio. Viagra wrap. Do not eat that. You'll be up all night. Am I right? Okay, and we end with a bang. Dali Darashmi from Mumbai, India. This is a sign from a construction site near where I live. Caution, heavy erection under progress. Sounds like somebody had a Viagra wrap. This was sent in by Ellen Cook from Madison, Wisconsin. I saw this sign at a display at our local Target. Breakfast is served. Well, yeah. The most important meal of the day, and there. I don't know what's wrong with that sign. Carol Seaman from Rancho Palos Verdes, California. I saw this sign for a dental office on my way home from work. Ow, dental. That is right next door to ew, proctology. Tessa Odell from Mahomet, Illinois. My husband and I were walking through an airport in Mexico and I saw this currency exchange booth. Sex change. You can come back from your vacation feeling like a new man. Kim Toot. Kim Toot from Wellsville, New York. We were driving through Pennsylvania when I saw this sign and I had to stop and take a picture. Nipple Convalescent Home. What boob named that place? This was sent in from Carly Romine, I believe, from Topeka, Kansas. This is an ad I saw on a bench. It's for an insurance salesman who's friends with my mom, and his name is Chip Monk. Who would name their kid Chip when your last name is Monk? And then there's a photo of him, I guess. That's him. So then you understand. Tara Ackley from Lake Mary, Florida. I was driving around a few weeks ago and I saw this sign. Arrested, 855 WTF Copo. I think you might as well call 1-800-LOL, you're going to jail. Vamsi Ganabathula from Mumbai, India. I saw this sign in a village here in India. It says, go slow, accident porn area. Go slow. I would just turn around. I don't need to go slow. This is sent in from Linda Lowenthal from Jersey City, New Jersey. I was walking down the street this summer and I saw this sign. Restrooms only for costumers. Well, yes, you can use the bathroom, but first you'll have to dress like a pirate. Katharina Lumage from Markham, Canada. I saw this sign as my family and I were on our way home. I pulled over so I could take a photo and send it to you. Mark Florist, service for temple, wedding, puberty, funeral, and more. Puberty. Something tells me Mark doesn't understand flowers or puberty. My voice is changing. Here's some flowers. Ida Chua from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. My friend saw this sign on her holiday and texted it to me. I don't know what it means, but I think if you get caught doing it, you'll never do it again. Sue Nyberg from Minnetonka, Minnesota. I was sitting at a stoplight behind this car. I think they meant to say something about organizing, but that's not what I saw. I orgy for you. I don't know what they do, but they probably charge for the hour. Would have been funny if I had that. I'm going to try that again. I don't know what they do, but they probably... Never mind. Oh, boy. Try it again? All right. I don't know what they do, but I'm pretty sure they charge by the hour. No, so it wasn't me, it was the joke. Wenji Zhang from Guangzhou, China. I saw this online shopping website here in China. Ellen DeGeneres. Now, it's even signed Cameron Diaz, and yet it says Ellen DeGeneres. Well, all white people look alike, I understand. This comes from Rebecca from Orange City, Florida. I found these boys' sandals on sale at the mall. Toddler boys' Christian gray sandals. It's for the child who enjoys getting a spanking a little too much. Elisa from Toronto, Canada. This was a sign I saw at a restaurant in Hong Kong. No smoking, I will crazy. It makes me want to smoke just to see what would happen, Krista from Lansdale, Pennsylvania. I saw the sign in a restroom while I was on vacation in Ireland. Yeah, those are all the wrong ways at the bottom, and the top way is the... Now, I understand the middle one. I've done that, but I don't know who wants to do a handstand with their head. Even if you're able to, good for you, but why do you want your head that close to the toilet? The last one you're celebrating, and I understand that. Nan from Jamesville, Wisconsin. I took this photo in the hospital near where I live. Gynecology restaurant. Gynecology restaurant. Now, so there's a fork, a spoon, and a knife, and I guess that's a plate. I don't know what's in the middle. Tila from Mill Valley, California. My brother sent this photo of a sign in his hometown. Ram in the bush. That is also the daily special at the Gynecology restaurant. That is, what is in the ram in the bush? What is that? So it's sauteed. That was my server right there. Very, very tall. It's a low seat. Megan from Oroville, California. My brother-in-law took this photo at his grocery store in the cereal aisle. Kellogg's Dory Sweat cereal. Look, if I knew I could get $6.99 for Dory Sweat, I'd be selling it myself. It doesn't sound appealing. Aldo from Waterloo, Australia. I visited the U.S. on holiday and saw this sign at a store in New Jersey. Fingering potatoes. And you know, it's still not the dirtiest thing you can see in New Jersey. Tammy from Halifax, Nova Scotia. My friend posted this photo from her local grocery store. Ideal for Valentines. What? What is going on with grocery stores? Someone in the produce aisle has been reading too much 50 Shades of Grey. I don't know. Marcia from Vancouver, Canada. My friend took this photo at a local Chinese restaurant. To our valued customers, please be aware of the hot juice in our buns. TMI, Chinese restaurant, TMI. Michelle from Knoxville, Tennessee. My friend Stephen took this photo in Beverly Hills. Evenings at 7 in the Parish Hall. Monday, Alcoholics Anonymous. Tuesday, abused spouses. Wednesday, eating disorders. Thursday, say no to drugs. Friday, teen suicide watch. Saturday, soup kitchen. Sunday, sermon, America's joyous future. Boy, they really have their finger on the pulse of their community, huh? Tina from San Francisco. I've done a lot of traveling, and this is one of my favorite signs from Thailand. Gulf bar cocktails very strong. We do not check ID card and restaurant. It's all there. It's all right there. Has something for everyone. Golfers, drinkers, underage drinkers. And it's right next to the coffee, espresso, naked lady, boy rub you cafe. Oh, boy. Mary from Newark, New Jersey. I was shopping and noticed something strange on this box. Unbreakable wine glasses. Yeah. If you hate when your kid gets drunk and drops a wine glass on the floor, this is perfect for you. Cindy, you dropped it again. Amy from Los Angeles. I found this picture frame at Ross. Cousins. Yeah. Yeah, pretty sure that's illegal in about 36 states. Sarah from Austin, Texas. My friend sent me this photo. It's from a toy store here in Austin. We honestly don't really know what these are. They make a funny noise and are good for killing 5 minutes, but other than that, we're at a loss. We didn't even order them. We receive a package of them every other month with no return address. We contacted the Postal Service, and they have no record of these packages ever being shipped. Please buy them. We want them gone. We don't know what's going on. We have thousands of them. Help. That sign is almost as long as Gulf bar cocktails, very strong. We do not check ID card in restaurant. And then, but I am going to buy all those things, and we're going to figure out what they are. Have we ordered them yet? Good. We're going to figure out what they are. Michelle from London, England. These were for sale at our neighborhood market a few years ago, but the company had to change the label after they got too many complaints. Okay. All right, everybody sees it? Yeah? You want to stop seeing it now? All right. Lauren from Tulsa, Oklahoma. This pharmacy better get their sign fixed. It's sending the wrong message. Try drugs. I think whoever's in charge of that sign did. Tracy from Fresno, California sent this in. This is how they marked one of the aisles at my grocery store. Soft drinks and soft drinks and soft drinks, soft drinks. That's right next to the aisle. Chips and chips and chips, chips. Jim from Kutztown, Pennsylvania saw this warning sign at a Philadelphia flower show. Please do not sit. So sadly, that means someone probably did. Nancy from Vancouver, Canada. Sour oranges. And then the oranges are labeled sweet lemons. Someone doesn't know their produce. Curtis from Campbell River, Washington. I had to send this to you. Hi, Ellen River. Well, hi to you, too. And then, yeah. Hi. And look what else I found. Look. Yeah, Yo Twitch Creek. Susan from Dover, New Hampshire. My husband worked for CVS, and I saw this when I picked him up from work. Ass fragrance gift sets. Buy one, get one free. They're really trying to move that ass, aren't they? Someone's just turning the show on. That looks worse. Anthony from Ontario, Canada. I love your show and thought you'd find humor in this. Breakfast with Satan. Get it while it's hot, kids. Connie from Irvine, California. We passed this store and thought the wording might be off. Baby and kids sale. This is my son, Trevor. We got him at clearance. We have our eye on a little Sarah, but she's not on sale yet. Paige from Granbury, Texas. My third graders made this banner to celebrate the holidays. I didn't notice anything wrong until my principal walked in. Le tit snow. That, of course, is French for the tit snow. Anna from California, we were driving through Yucaipa and we passed this office building. I had to take a picture to send it to you. Moist realtors. I don't want my realtor moist. I don't want to know that they are. Haley from Toronto, Canada, our local sushi restaurant closed temporarily, and this is the notice they posted. Dear customers, due to personal reasons, the owner will be back to China to find a girlfriend. Trenton Sushi will be closed until February 15th. This is one of those signs that has more questions than answers, actually. Teresa from Illinois, we were driving in Chicago and saw this sign. Callahan Funeral Home, service that makes you smile. You know, because if there's two things you want to see at your funeral is smiling and pointing. Yeah! Missy from Indiana. This was a sign on display at our local Kohl's. L'Oreal will put out on Wednesday, 3/23. Yep. Yeah. You know, Walmart has greeters, but Kohl's really is going the extra mile. Lori is desperate to get that Employee of the Month, I think. Denise from Massachusetts, when I saw this sign, I knew you'd get a kick out of it. Caution, water on road during, wet water on road during rain. In other news, sun is hot. Matthew from Oklahoma, here's a sign from my grocery store. Please use tongue, do not touch bread with hands. God. No wonder they're on sale. And it's French bread is what it is. You get it? Thank you. Thank you. No. Pam from Illinois, this is a building near my house. Infant toddler for sale. So that's where babies come from.